ブリーチ
All right, let's read chapter 228 of Bleach, Don't Look Back. Inoue has gotten the devastating news from Urahara that basically she should sit out this fight. Gara. That's the doors sliding open. Okay, all the da-da-das was someone running. Oh. Inoue. So it's Kuchiki. Doushita? Nani o sonna ni? So what happened? What's wrong? What that sort of a... So like, what has gotten you that sort of a... So she notices Inoue looks distraught. Kuchiki-san, Miss Kuchiki, Jiwa. She's tearing up. Oi, doushita, Inoue? Hey, what happened, Inoue? Inoue! Okay, there's poor Inoue, trembling, clearly crying. And we go right into our splash page for 228, Don't Look Back. And in case you went to see this, Donto rukubaku. Don't look back. Nanda to? What are you saying? Or what did they say? Or what say? Urahara no yatsume sonna koto o? So again, that guy Urahara, that sort of a thing. So what did he say? Again, that guy Urahara, that sort of a thing. And she calls him Yatsume, which is a little bit contemptuous. Yurusenna. That's unforgivable, isn't it? No. Or she's like, well, you know. No, it's fine. It's good. Nanka Kuchiki-san ni hanashitara, chotto ochitsuichatta. Somehow, with Ms. Kuchiki, if speaking or when speaking, a little bit calmed down. So basically, she's saying, somehow I've calmed down a bit after speaking with Ms. Kuchiki-san. Korede yokatta nda yo, kitto. With this, am glad, or was glad, you know, finally. Datte atashi ni chikara ga tarinai no wa honto no. Because to me, power, as for it not being sufficient, truly. Okay, so again, she's basically trying to play that role here. You know, with this, I'm glad finally, again, because to me, strength being not sufficient, I'm truly blah, blah, blah. Kuchiki interrupts, grab. Yoko nai! It's not good. Yoko nai. Not good. Okay, so, お前は今までずっと戦ってきたではないか? As for you, up until now, continuously fighting have come to do, isn't it that? So haven't you been fighting this whole time? Soul Society まで乗り込んで戦ってきたではないか? Even in the Soul Society or up through the Soul Society, like, norikonde, I guess like coming along and fighting have come to that point, isn't it that? So didn't you even fight through during the Soul Society? Norikomu. To embark, to help, to march, to enter in. Yeah, okay, so it's more like to like enter into. Even marching into the Soul Society, you came and fought, wasn't it that? それをそんな簡単に切り捨てられて悔しくはないのか? So that thing, meaning like all you did, that easily being thrown away. As for kuyashi, vexing, frustrating, annoying, not existing. Like basically, isn't that frustrating? Isn't that annoying, vexing? Kuyashiku nai yo. It's not vexing. It's not frustrating. Uso tsuku na. Don't lie. Lie. Well, uso tsuku is to lie. So, and then don't do that. Oh, uso janai mon. And so a lie, it is not thing. So it's not a lie. Kuyashiku nai. No. Kuyashiku nanka nai mon. Oh boy. Not vexing. No. Kuyashiku nanka. Being vexed or annoyed or frustrated, not existing thing. So like I'm not vexed. Tada. But it's just tada minna to issho ni tataka nakute sabishii dake da mon. It's just with everyone together not being able to fight. Just sadness thing. That's the thing. So I'm just sad that I'm not going to be able to fight with everyone. Demo, sabishii no yori iya nano. Okay, however, like more than sadness, the bad thing, ashi de madoi ni naru no wa motto iya. Yeah. Ashi matoi means to basically be a hindrance, to be a binding on the limbs. So as for becoming a weight, a hindrance, that's all the more bad. So more than the badness of sadness, being alone or whatever, it's the becoming a hindrance, holding someone back. That's all the more no good. Oh, so ashi de motoi is again impediment, a drag, a hindrance. Kurosaki-kun ya minna no ashi de matoi ni naru kurai nara. Kurosaki-kun and everybody's burden becoming extent if that. So if it's to the extent of becoming a burden to everyone and Kurosaki, ... Sabishii hou ga zutto ii yo. Then the direction of sadness is continually fine or very fine. I'm fine with being sad. Oh. Kike inoue. Listen. Inoue. Zan. Tatakai ni oite ashi de motoi nano wa chikara no nai mono de wa nai. Okay, so the oite here. This isn't. Okay, it's this oite. Notice, well, this is a little bit funny. Notice that when Inoue says ashi de matoi, we get matoi in hiragana. So ashi de, that's in katakana, or sorry, in kanji, but the matoi is in hiragana. When Kuchiki says ashi de matoi, we get it with a kanji. The kanji for ashi de matoi is a little bit complicated, and it's not a kanji that I think is part of the normal curriculum. So subtle, but it's not unusual. The language that Kuchiki uses is often more formal, but it also kind of suggests she's a bit more educated. I think that's kind of the subtle implication there. In any case, like being at the point of fighting as for being an impediment, or as for being an impediment at the point of fighting or with fighting, strength not existing thing, it is not. So kind of a double negative there. So it's not strength. It's not the lack of strength. It's not strength not existing that is being an impediment while fighting. 覚悟のないものだ. It's the thing of not being prepared. 覚悟 is being prepared, ready. 覚悟のないものだ. Soul Society での戦いで in the fighting in the Soul Society 足手まといになったものなど一人として言いしない No, 言わしない As for the existence of a single person who was a thing that became an impediment, not doing. So basically, there wasn't a single person who fought in the Soul Society that became an impediment. The I there is iru, to exist. So a little bit unusual to see the I wa shinai, but the existence did not exist, or did not do. Ichigo mo, Sado mo, Ishida mo. Even Ichigo, even Chad, even Ishida. そして、Inoue, omae mo. And in addition, Inoue, you too. Meaning none of you were impediments. 誰か一人でも欠けていたら、今の私はここにはいない。Somebody, even one person, if lacking, as for me right now, as for in this place, would not exist. So basically, if even one of you hadn't been there, I wouldn't be here right now. Oh. 決戦に向けてできることは必ずあるはずだ. Okay, so like heading towards decisive battle? Or facing towards decisive battle. As for being able to do things, without fail, existing ought to be. So there ought to be, without fail, things that you can do for this decisive battle. 一緒に探そう. Together, let's search. So let's search, let's find it together. Inoue. Kuchiki-san. Miss Kuchiki. Done. So in the middle of this very touching scene, Na wa Hiyori-chan. Of course, it's Hiyori-chan. Grab. Tsurete kude. Oof. Okay. I think that's like tsurete iku or something along those lines. It's basically like taking along, meaning her. Hachi ga yoji annente. Hachi, that's the big guy. Business or errand, I guess, like exists or something like that. He's got business or errands for you. Huh? Hachi-sante. Like, I guess this is like talking about Hachi, Mr. Hachi. It's not clear she knows who that is. She never was introduced to any of the Vizardo. Wow! So I guess, yeah. That's Hiyori launching into the air with Inoue, and that's Inoue screaming. Nanimono da ittai? So who the hell? Who the hell? Doshan. Thud. Aita. That's ouch. Oof. Hachiko to yūshō da hachigen to moushimasu. Okay, I'm not sure why koto there. So hachi, I'm called Yushoda Hachigen. So that's his full name. Yushoda Hachigen. Or sorry, Ushoda. Ushoda Hachigen. That's what I'm called. We talked earlier about how the last certain parts of his speech are shown in katakana, possibly to denote some sort of accent. Zoom. Yoroshiku desu. It's nice to meet you. Yoroshiku desu. Now, what's interesting is she might be repeating this just like he is, because she's got the same katakana here at the end. That's not normal. That's not normal. This is a purposeful thing. But the fact that she has it too suggests that however he said it, that she used the same sort of phrasing or accent. Anyway, nice to meet you. So, Ji Yura. This is like swaying. Ji is staring. So he's quite large. Gush, as he like grabs her head. Yoji te nandes. So talking about the business or the errand, what is it? Ai ta 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 ta. Gui. Gui. I guess he's turning her head. Toreru, atama torechao. Oh, that's her. Toreru, atama torechao. Toreru is like to take. Oh, to come off. Coming off, heads coming off. Yahari. As I thought. Kono hairpin ga anata no chikara no hontai. This hairpin is your strength or your power's like true form, true body. Zanpaku to no yona mono to iu wake desu ne. Things in the manner of a zanpaku to, it's that sort of a reason it is, you know? So it's kind of like the zanpaku to. Jitsu ni mezurashii. Truly rare. Truly rare. Unusual. Shikashi kaketeru. However, lacking. Kaketeru. Sakihodo anata ga koko e kita toki kara ki ni natte ita no desu. Like earlier, you to this place arrived time since then, or because been noticing or been concerned about it. So I noticed it earlier and I've been concerned about it, basically since the time that you came here. Hi, naosanai desu. Yeah, not able to fix, not able to cure. It is. Barabara ni na. So she's about to say barabara ni natta or natte shimatta or whatever. Basically, it fell into pieces, but then she gets interrupted. Watashi ga naoshimashou ka? I shall fix. Like, shall I fix it for you? Hontou desu ka? Serious? Mochiron, of course. Yeah, yatta! Hooray! Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you very much. Yeah. No. He just laughs. Suka hayaku te hanashite yare yo. I mean, quickly or soon, I guess like let go. Do the favor of releasing the hand. Oh, he's had his hand on her head the whole time. Oh, this is a pretty long chapter. They're all the same length. Wakannai? Wait, what? Oh, and this is her. This is that one person. So they're over there, and this person is screaming, I don't know. I don't understand. Nande Hachan kyū ni ano ko no buki naoshichatte no? Why Hachan suddenly or urgently that kid's weapon fixing? So why is he suddenly doing that? Nanna no ano ko kyū ni detekite yada. Uzai? Uzai? Was that supposed to be like urusai? But yeah, it is. Okay. Like, why is that kid suddenly coming out? This is no good. It's annoying. Yeah, I guess that's yada, like it's detestable. Like, why is that kid suddenly here? I don't like it. Annoying, vexing. PP urusei. So she gets that thrown back at her. So PP, you're annoying, you're vexing. Shut up. Urashin janai kana? Is it not happiness, I wonder? Urashin janai kana? I think he's talking about Hachi. Like, isn't Hachi happy? Bokura, yes. Bokura onaji noryoku o motta hito ni deau koto nante mazunai. Mazunai kara ne? We, same abilities holding people to that, encountering or whatever, it's mazunai. Mazunai. I guess maybe it's very much not existing in that sense. Yeah, this is supposed to be like, it doesn't happen often. The encountering doesn't happen very often of someone who holds the same abilities as us. Kitto, surely, kazoku ga fueta yo ni kanjiteru nda yo. The family in the manner of increased feeling. So certainly he's feeling like his family has increased. Hachi mo, even Hachi, or Hachi also, soshite tabun, in addition, probably, naruhodo. Oh, I guess that's just like, that. It's that way for Hachi and probably others, I guess, maybe. Naruhodo. I see now. This is Hachi, and they're looking at the hairpin. So this is back to Hachi. Naruhodo. I see now. Kakera mo nokoranai kurai barabara ni sarete naosunaku natte shimatta. So even the fragments, to the extent of not remaining, being made into pieces, falling apart, not being able to fix, and it's because like shimatta, like, and that was no good. So kakera is going to be like fragments. Yeah, broken pieces. So shite, sore o ryu ni nakama hazure ni sareta to koyo wake desu ne. And in addition, that thing, meaning the thing being broken, to that reason, like separation from friends being done. Nakama hazure. Yeah, being left out. Being made to be left out. That being the reason of this. It's that sort of reason, isn't it? So that's why you were left out. 違うけど、もう5回も説明したから、それでいいです。Okay, so she's saying, it's different, so it's not quite right. It's not quite right, but already even 5 times, because did explanation, that is fine. So she's basically again saying, well, that's not quite right, but because I've already explained it 5 times, what you just said, that's fine. Shikashi, myo desu ne. However, it's strange, you know. 例圧を見る限り、あなたは私ととても近い能力を持っているはず。I guess like in the limit of looking at spiritual pressure, as for you, with me very much approaching or similar ability holding ought to be. Okay, so yeah, so he's saying if basically if you just are looking at the spiritual pressure, you ought to be having the same abilities or approaching the same abilities very much as me. たとしたら、砕けたかけらなどなくても、だとしたら、I guess like if that's the case, if doing that, yeah, that's what it is. Like it being that, if doing. So if that's the case, crushed fragments, even if not existing, 元の姿に復元できるはずです。The former shape, or to the former shape, restoration possibility ought to be. So you ought to be able to restore it to its original shape. Fukugen. Yeah, restoration. Okay. All right. It looks like something might be happening there. Pong. An, nanda, onna. どういう面してんだお、だ、お前? Okay, so that's Tsubaki here, or whatever, saying, huh? What is it, or who is it? A woman? Or what is it, woman? What sort of a mug doing, you? Yeah, why are you making that face? What sort of again, tsura is a sort of a vulgar term for someone's face, and to do a face. So why are you making that face, woman? Yatta, yokatta ne. Tsubaki-kun, yokatta ne. Hooray, I'm glad you know. Tsubaki-kun, I'm glad you know. Oh, nanda teme hanase. Huh, what is it? You let go. Revived. What is this? Is this supposed to be like a budu? Yeah, budu, 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 budu. Arigato, Hachi-san. Thank you, Mr. Hachi. Orihime-san. Ms. Orihime. So that's him talking. Hachi. He's like, he's trying to get free. Watashi wa ima, Tsubaki-kun o naoshimashita. Okay, so as for me, right now, did healing of Tsubaki-kun. これで確かにあなたは戦線に復帰できるでしょう. With this, certainly, as for you, on the battle line, on the battlefront, fuki ought to be possible. That's going to be like restoration or, yeah, a comeback, a reinstatement. Certainly that should be possible. ですが、やっぱり私も it is, but as thought, as even me, あなたに戦うことは進めません. To you, as for the event of fighting, like will not recommend. Okay, basically, I'm gonna recommend that you don't fight either. 私と能力が似てるのなら、やっぱりあなたは戦いに向かない. With me, abilities resembling if that's the case. So if your abilities are like mine, if they resemble mine, then as one would expect, as for you, you're not suited for fighting, for battle. 相手があらんかるともなれば、なおさらです. The opponent or the adversary, if it's becoming the arankaru, it's naosara. Doesn't that just mean like all the more? Yeah, all the more. So that's all the more true that you're not suited for battle if your adversaries are becoming the arankaru. それでもあなたは or as for you, 戦いたいんですか? Is it wanting to fight? So, or do you want to fight? はい、戦いたいです. So yes, it is wanting to fight. So I do want to fight. それなら良いです. If it's that, it's good. あなたはまだ. As for you, it's ma. 自分の能力を知り尽くしてはいない. One's own abilities, as for exhausting the knowledge of one's own abilities, not existing. So basically, you haven't exhausted the knowledge of your abilities yet, one's own abilities. As for you, ma. What does ma mean as just the end? Oh, I want ma. All right, you know what? Let's just look it up this way. We want this as just, it's ma. Anata wa ma da. Oh, it's not that she is ma. This is ma doesn't still. あなたはまだ自分の能力. Okay, that's easier. Much easier. You still don't know, haven't exhausted the knowledge of your own abilities. You just rarely see the kanji there listed for ma. 戦う術は必ずあります. As for a technique of fighting, without fail exists. So there's certainly a way to fight. よく心に留めておいてください. Well in the kokoro, please 留めておいて. 止める. To stop, to concentrate, remember, bear in mind. Okay, that's what it is. Bear in mind. So, like, please remember this well in the kokoro, in your heart, mind, spirit. 大切なのはどうあるべきかではなく、どうありたいかです。Okay. As for the important or precious thing, how it ought to exist, it is not. So as for the important or precious thing, it is not how ought to it exist. It is how want to exist. Okay. Hi. Okay. All right. Why does it look like there's just a leg there? Kiwata. What is this? Oh, okay. She's stepping through like a portal. Like it's just a leg from the knee down. This is weird. Okay. Kuchiki-san. Miss Kuchiki. ね、Kuchiki-san. You know, Miss Kuchiki. この中は実は As for this inside, as for the reality, kamawan. Don't mind, don't care. Nani mo yuna. Don't say anything. ここへ来て、いちごの冷圧をわずかに感じた. Coming to this place, Ichigo's spiritual energy faintly did sensing. So I sensed faintly, dimly, Ichigo's spiritual pressure coming to this place. やつが何も言わぬなら考えあってのことだろう. Okay, so thing, nothing saying. If that's the case. So if it's a thing about not mentioning, it is a kange ate no koto probably. It is a thinking existing, like thoughts existing thing. Kangae aru ate. Thoughts are existing at thing probably. Meaning like there's probably some thoughts or some reasons for not saying anything about this. Jubunda, it's sufficient, like it's fine. Buji nara korede na. Yeah, if safety, this is okay. Sorede na. Iko Inoue. Let's go, Inoue. Kurosaki-kun. 私は弱くていつも黒崎くんの方を振り返りそうになるけど. Okay, so this is Inoue thinking. And we're seeing Ichigo as she's thinking. So Kurosaki-kun, as for me, weak, and always Ichigo's direction, becoming like seeming to like return to. Uri Kai. Turn my head, looking back at, thinking about, those sorts of ideas. So as for me, I'm weak and I'm always seeming to be looking back or turning my head in your direction. 今は振り返らずに行くよ. As for now, I will go without looking back or without turning to you, basically. 次に会うときは黒崎くんの. As for the time of meeting next, Kurosaki-kun's 背中を見ずに戦いように. Kurosaki-kun's back without looking at it, able to fight in that manner. So the next time we meet, I will become in the manner of being able to fight without looking at Kurosaki's back. Iko Kuchiki-san. Yeah, let's go, Kuchiki-san. Is that the end? That was the end. All right, don't look back. Don't look back. I'm going with this one. Oh, excellent choice. You look so elegant picking out a swimsuit. What am I doing? I need to get one for me. Soy fun. I found one for you too. Oh, that's right. They're going to the beach. All right, that was 228. Next time we will read 229, The Howling Tempest. We'll see what that's about next time.